go brownies, here we go. Here we go brownies, here we go. Here we go brownies, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go brownies, here we go. Here we go brownies, here we go. Here we go brownies, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Cleveland is the city and town, orange and brown. You know what's going down, we reppin' that dog pound. Fans going crazy, dogs want a bone. Offense headed straight to the end zone. Ground game, pound game, this is our season. Now we need to stop. Let's go defense, special team, running back 6 for the score. Extra point good and the whole crowd roar. Here we go brownies, here we go. Here we go brownies, here we go. Here we go brownies, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
What's up and what's good? Welcome to Locked On Sports 216 with me, Keith Allen, and my man on the next side.
Ed in Columbus.
Yes, sir. The Cleveland Browns won today and defeated the Jacksonville Jaguars 31-27 in a very interesting game. Very interesting game.
I'm excited, Keith. I think during that game, you could hear me probably screaming from Columbus. I want to give a shout out to Columbus Crew for getting it done yesterday. MLS Cup champions and Jimmy Haslam, the owner of the Crew. Obviously, we took that look up to the lakefront today and got it done with the orange and brown. Now I love the Crew, but their colors kind of remind me of Pittsburgh. But so today is a little bit easier rooting for our favorite colors, the orange and brown, and that lockdown defense. Wasn't always locked down at times, but it got the job done, and we'll get into it. But there's some interesting, like you said, I think the word interesting is the key word of the game. It was an interesting game.
Very interesting, very. Honestly, to me, I never thought Jacksonville had a grasp of the game itself, but we kept them in it.
That's definitely a fair assessment of it. I like you thought, the Browns were shooting themselves in the foot. I don't think, like you said, they had a grasp of winning the game. I never felt like, oh my goodness, they're going to win this game. But it did get a little dicey when it was 28-21. But I still thought our defense wasn't going to let them score a touchdown. It was hard for them to move the ball the whole way down the field. Obviously, with the Amari Cooper fumble, and they scored real quick off that. But other than that, I mean, they really had to work for their scores and everything. And I like what our defense did, and we'll get into that more. But yeah, I mean, I just felt really good about today. It's a departure from what we usually experience when late in the season we usually have a collapse at home, but we got it done. We got it done today. It didn't matter how it looked, and the Browns are 8-5 with what the Bears coming up next. Is that
sir?
That's a very winnable game.
Bears coming up. Yes. Got the Bears. The chat lines is open, everybody. If you feel free to chime in on the Browns' victory Sunday. Browns win over the Jacksonville Jaguars 31-27. The Browns are now the number 5 seed in the playoff position. And guess what? My prophecy is coming to light. All 4 AFC North teams, if the season ended today, would all be in the playoffs.
Division of champions, maybe. Who knows? I don't know.
All 4 teams would be in the playoffs because they all four of them are over 500.
Wow.
And the scary thing with Cincinnati is they done won 2 in a row.
Yeah, they beat an Indianapolis team also that was coming in today 7-5 and looking very good. Had won 4 straight games, but yeah, down in the Ohio River, they got it done today. The Bengals, pesky Bengals, can't shake them.
Yes, you can't. Because let's go through my board real quick because I had some things I said earlier and stuff. Let's go through the board real quick where I guess we'll never get a game where it will be number 1. We'll never get a game where it'll be number 1. And I was like, the interception to play, somebody ran the wrong route.
Right. It looked like he got kind of screened into that kind of route. So it kind of like Flacco threw the ball where it needed to be. Unfortunately, the receiver wasn't where he needed to be.
Yeah. But the fumble I didn't like with Flacco because I was like, why is we
Mm.
passing 2 straight downs and not running clock and we're already up by 2 scores?
Yeah, that was, and then Amari Cooper's fumble that wasn't.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we had
Because
3
truthfully,
turnovers. Was that
yeah,
3? Oh,
3.
gee.
Because if you really think about it, we gave Jacksonville everything that they got. If you
We
really
kind of
think
did.
about it,
Yeah.
we gave them everything that they got. And I'm just going to say this, we got to win today, but it will come back to haunt the Browns later on if we keep turning the ball over at this pace.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. We've been talking about it all year that the Browns, that now they have what 29 turnover. I think it was like 26 or 20. Now it's like 27, 20.
It's
It's really
27.
27.
27.
Okay, that's ridiculous. That's a ridiculous
Lead the
amount of
league.
turnovers.
27.
I will say one thing: the offensive line when Poach went down, with Hudson and his. I mean, I will say one thing: we've talked about how thin the wide receiving core is, and it's amazing that our offense can even function with the NFL is all about passing, and yet we still got these. This wide receiver core is, let's be real. I mean, it's not very good. And then when you have Amari Cooper not playing well at all, it really downgrades that. And then now we're talking about the offensive line with all the injuries and the shifting and the it's amazing that the Browns could put up as much offense as they do. And credit to Kevin Stefanski also for going for it on that 4th down play as well, the 4th and 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knew it. I think he kind of knew it too.
I honestly didn't think they was going to run the play.
I didn't either because it got down to like 3. I thought it was just going to be that hard count. I was surprised when they ran it.
And I was like, they running it? What in the world? Then I
Yeah.
seen the pass to Bell. I said, oh
yeah.
okay. All right, good. And think about this. You also seen something also that I've been seeing in the last few weeks. You've seen Coach Stefanski show emotion on the sidelines.
He's not a robot.
He's very animated on the sidelines now because you've seen him celebrate when they got that touchdown, the Bell.
Yeah, he's running down the field a little bit and yeah, it was nice to see. Nice to see.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. And I mean, hey, like I said, we got the win next week. The Browns got the Chicago Bears, and we got the Browns' kryptonite on defense is a mobile quarterback.
Mm.
Got Justin Fields, and Chicago won today.
Yeah, you know what I think will help though. I think you're right about the mobile quarterback, but I think the game against the Ravens, the second half, when obviously Watson went 14 or 14, but talking about the defense, how they basically shut the Ravens down. I think that it gives us confidence because let's be real with the Bears and Justin Fields. Lamar Jackson can actually throw. I know a lot of people don't know Lamar Jackson's a good thrower and we could kind of shut him down, but he doesn't run quite as much anymore. But with the Bears and Justin Fields, it's kind of like, let's dare him to run because we have that wide 9 and we do have speed. That's the one thing we do have. Now, when you run the ball up the middle and play power run, then we have trouble with it. But if Justin Fields wants to run, obviously he's not going to be a powerful runner. I mean, he's a big guy, but he's not going to try to, take out our guys. And we have all the opportunity to hit him in the open field. So I think after a couple of hits, I think he'll realize that that's probably not the way to go. And then if he has to try to throw the ball because we're winning, then that's going to put him behind the 8 ball. So, I think next week against the Bears, I think it presents challenges. But at the same time, it's not only a must-win game. It's one of those games where I don't want to be too cocky, but we should. I don't see a scenario where we lose the game. Is that? I mean, maybe I'm being a little bit over optimistic, but we got to win this game, Keith. We got to win the game.
Yeah, it's crucial. Actually, we got to win all the rest of the game.
I know.
Honestly, if we can go in 12-5, I'm glad. We got to win the rest of the games because you got to think about it. I don't want to put nothing to chance.
I don't
because you never know what way our injury luck has been.
Every play, Keith, it seems like we get a big play, but somebody's on the ground and you're just holding your breath and hoping it's not nothing more than what it possibly could be. And it's amazing. Like I said, and that credit to Coach Stefanski and the whole coaching staff, because, they've had to deal with a lot of different personnel because of the injuries. And, it's amazing. We're 8-5. And, I know there's things that we could look back on and think, oh, I wish we were better than 8-5. But what does Bill Parcells always say?
Your record Your record is who you says you are.
Yeah, and that's
8-5.
who we are, and that's okay. That's
8-5.
okay. We're in the playoffs right now.
Right. Now, some stars of the game. Let's want to start offense or defense.
Keith, whatever you want to do. You start it. You start
Okay,
it.
offense. You gotta give it to Joe Flacco. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I didn't expect all this. I'm gonna be for real. I didn't expect him to throw for 300 and what he threw for 315 yards today and 3 touchdowns. If you can get those turnovers off the board.
Yeah.
But Joe Flacco balling out. I gotta give it to him. He's balling out. And like I said on We Like Sports Show early in the week, I said between him and DTR, nothing against DTR, but if you're trying to make a playoff push, you literally have to start Flacco.
Right. You need that experience moving down the stretch.
Yeah, you do. Definitely. Flacco was the star of the game. Let's see who up. Dave
I like
Njoku.
Njoku. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Yep.
He was a star of the game as well. Even though he didn't do too much in the second half, that first half, man. You've seen everything that the Browns seen in him from drafting him.
My favorite play was when he got the first down and he kind of, with his one hand, pushed the Jacksonville defender, and then he got it. That was my favorite play. It's like, I'm getting this first down and you are not getting in my way.
Yes. And Njoku was the star of the game. And let's see. And let me see. And I have to give it to the Browns' interior offensive line.
I agree with that.
They kept Joe Flacco clean for the most part.
Yep.
Kept Joe Flacco clean for the most part. And I have to give Dustin Hopkins a star too.
Oh yeah, that 55-yarder at the end, like that.
That kind of made it
that iced it.
Academic. Yeah, that iced it up. And plus, he made all his extra points today.
Yep. It's not easy. 33 yards. It's not like they're not chip shots like they used to be.
Especially down in Cleveland when it's like 38, 40 degrees. But the wind wasn't a factor this week either. The wind wasn't a factor. But Dustin Hopkins also now on defense. Martin Emerson.
Oh, absolutely. Star of the game. Man. Star of the game.
He played lights out. Lights out.
You put a number 23 on the jersey of a Cleveland athlete and they ball out.
He is
like
him.
A king. He played like a king.
He is him. Yes. He is definitely him. That dude is a dark horse Pro Bowl candidate.
Oh, I definitely agree with that. And I saw a lot of stuff on social media saying that as well. And it's hard to argue because the numbers that he's putting up. But I mean, what I like about him is the physicality of him. Like he's not afraid to mix it up. And, and even Newsom, I got to give it to Newsom too, because without Denzel Ward, Newsom got an interception today. It's nice to see him playing. And I think he likes to play those outside instead of the slot. And, it's nice.
Does. Yeah, he does. He loves the outside.
Yeah.
And also, I got to give it to the Browns defensive line. They woke up this week.
Hurst and the other guy, a lot of Tomlinson played well.
Yes, Hurst and Miles was getting close, but he did get a sack when he needed it most.
He did at the end, right? Got the 2-point conversion.
Yes, sack. And I don't think it's going to count actually as a sack because it's really an untimed down.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, I don't know how they. Yeah, you're right. I don't know
stuff because, like I said, there was another thing in my points where I said, and also a star of the game goes to the Browns receivers. Not really no drops today.
No,
maybe 1 or 2 at the most.
Right.
And also they did win the line of scrimmage on both sides.
Absolutely.
And I think the defense got their swag back.
They do well at home. They do well at home. They're
like a whole different team at home.
Yeah, but they say the average 10 points at home and only 30 on the road or something.
And if you think about it, if it went for the turnovers, they probably would only gave about 14 points to Jacksonville.
Yep.
If you take away the turnovers. They probably give away they only probably give up 14 points. Because if you really think about it, this game shouldn't have been nowhere near as close as it was.
No, we let them in. We kept them around. We really did. We really did. I mean, we were dominating it, and also too when I saw that board, and I want to say shout out to receiver. Talk about the receiving core, but I liked Cedric Tillman. I like what he did today, and I also like what David Bell. And it's funny because it's not funny, but it just shows you what a veteran quarterback can do. Not only does Joe Flacco get Amari Cooper and Elijah Moore involved, but he also gets the third and fourth options involved as well with Tillman and David Bell. So it's nice. And I think that's the reason why you have to go with Flacco. It's seeing the whole field as a guy that's been there. They can get everybody involved, and that's kind of why I like to have Joe Flacco behind center.
Yes, hey, he got to be the starting quarterback the rest of the season, as far as I'm concerned, right now. But you know what? I also seen that Kevin used DTR in some situations.
Oh, I've seen more. I think, yeah.
And I seen where one play he set up the fake, even though DTR didn't run it on. I said he's going to use that play later on when they need it again.
And then he'll use it with DTR having it instead of Kareem Hunt having it. Absolutely.
And that's what he did on a crucial third down.
He's Kevin's smart. These coaches think weeks in ahead too. I know you got to win on game day and game day Sunday, but when it comes to your play calling, you do got to set things up for later on down the road. And like I said, that play that you're talking about, I could see if DTR keeps it getting 30, 40 yards or maybe even a touchdown in a big crucial situation, because if all the defense goes to the running back, he's got it wide open on the other side.
Yes. So it was cool. And then Kareem Hunt got some tough yards too as well. And he scored.
That touchdown on the Wildcat.
Scored a touchdown. Yes. Yes. Shout out to Kareem Hunt. Matter of fact, he's done scored 17. I think he leads the Browns in touchdowns this year.
I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right.
Scored 7. And David Bell scored a touchdown.
Resurgence of David Bell since Flacco's taken it.
You know what? It's funny. You're right. Because if you think about it, Moore and Bell have ate a lot. Yeah. And Tillman have ate a lot. Yeah. But Tillman was starting to eat with DTR too.
Right. You're right. Before he got hurt. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He was starting to eat with DTR too. But they all have played a more prominent role in the offense.
No, we're also throwing it 45 times a game like we did today.
Yeah, no, that part I'm not too crazy about. But hey, it got us to win. I ain't mad and stuff. So.
Yeah. Well, I think a lot of things too with the offensive line being in flux like it is. It's easier said than done than say, oh, we're just going to run the ball. And even to Jacksonville, who wanted to get ATN more involved. But when you're at 2nd and 10 because you're running it and not getting anything, you kind of almost where if you do want to stick to the run, you got to get 5 to 6 yards on your first down run, and then you can kind of have different plays. But if you're getting nothing on first down, well, then you have 2 plays to get 10 yards. You almost have to pass it then.
That's true.
Especially
if you behind the sticks and everything.
Right, exactly.
You behind the sticks. You damn sure got to pass it and everything. And it's coming together though. Because I'm gonna tell you this: if the Browns get in the playoffs, and if they can avoid turning the ball over, because that's what I see is really right now the main detriment right now is turning the ball over. They will be tough to stop.
Another thing too that I think they need to start doing is, and I don't know, it just seems like the last 2 weeks it's happened. They have a beautiful first drive with, they go down and score touchdown, but their next 2nd, 3rd, 4th possessions that they
stall out.
And I don't know what that is. It's not because they're not scripted plays, and I just think that if we could get every other possession or something, you want to. I understand if you have to punt, but you want to get a couple first downs before you do that without the 3-and-out stalling out that they've been doing, and that's kind of And I think all teams do it. I know because we watch the Browns, so we know every possession they have, and I think But if you watch these other teams, they do the same thing, and it's just. But at the same time, that's where if you limit the turnovers, then those stalling outs aren't such a bad thing, because it's like, okay, I'd rather punt it especially with the weapons that Bajorquez is. That 70-yard punt that he had, he booms those kids.
Yes, he does.
So
Bajorquez is the man. Our special teams, and think about this, we recovered an onside kick.
Yeah.
When it mattered the most.
You know who I really like, and I think is Prochet or whatever like that. He catches every punt. I don't feel like he's going to fumble anything, and you know what I'm saying. He's been very solid back there, and I think he stabilized that a lot. Or punt return game, and like I said, he's not breaking ones for touchdowns like the Ravens had today to win the game. Of course, the Ravens win with a punt return for a touchdown. The Ravens always find some crazy way to win a game. It's kind of frustrating, but at the same time, as long as we play solid, complementary football, and that's how we're gonna have to win it. Just limit turnovers. We don't have to be the sexiest team in the NFL like the Ravens are sometimes. We just gotta limit the turnovers, play Joe Flacco ball. We're moving methodically down the field, and we'll be okay. We'll be all right.
That's it. That's the key to victory for the Browns, for real, for real. Limit the turn. If they can limit the turnovers, man, this team would be unbeatable in things. You probably could catch Baltimore.
Yeah, with our defense, I mean, we showed what we did to Baltimore that second half of the game. They couldn't do anything against us.
Nope, sure couldn't. Not in that second half. Not in that second half. So, and I mean, man, we got to win. It's a good game. It was a good game, but I seen some things that we do have to improve upon. I would say that.
Yeah.
I would say that.
I'm sure Kevin's already thinking about him. That's just he's,
you're right. Kevin probably in that brain chest like I am, like, hey, we gotta figure some stuff out.
Yeah, right. He's back to robot Kevin right now, figuring things out.
Because because they got Chicago next week. That's gonna be a big game. But I think they can take Chicago, like you said. But we will see. That's why they play the game on Sundays.
And then you got Chicago, and then I think you got the Texans. And the thing about the Texans are they went to New York and played the Jets today, and they got pounced like 30-6. So look, I think one thing about CJ Stroud, and I love him, and I think, but rookies hit a wall. That they're starting to have some injuries now in Texas. You get a win against the Bears, and you go win against the Texans, which is a very winnable game. And then you got, these are very winnable games. And to your point, you have to keep stacking up wins. And you keep saying this 12-5 scenario and stuff like that. Because even if you're 12-5, you're probably still not even going to win the division. So then you're still playing. Then you're still only the 5th seed at 12-5. You got to keep winning. And to your point, because you don't know what's going to happen with the 6th and the 7th seed. And you don't want to be worried about, because you already beat Jacksonville, which is the 4th seed. You don't know how that's going to shake up too with, Kansas City playing Buffalo and things like that. So that, they got, tough games ahead. So the best thing you can do is keep winning your games. Like you said, at least finish with the 5th seed and then be on a roll when it's playoff time.
Yes. Just, because it's December football.
Yeah.
This is December football.
And we're talking playoffs, Keith. This is fun.
Yes,
Cleveland Browns in playoffs.
Yes, sir. And think about this. Also, last week I was saying that the defense went south for the winner.
Well, they looked it. They were flying. They were flapping their wings.
They came back. They came back to the nest today.
Yeah.
They do well.
It's funny that the birds, you would think they'd be flying south just because of the weather, but when they come to Cleveland, which is, let's be real, SoFi and Southern California is a lot nicer than Cleveland weather, and but the defense shows up when it's nice and cold, and they can hit somebody and play ferocious defense. So I don't know, maybe that's what they needed. Maybe they needed that cold air off the lake to get them going again.
And the thing I like about what the Browns did today, they made plays.
Yes.
They made plays.
Big plays.
Yes, big plays. They made plays. I said they had to take it. They had to have that same mentality that they had when they went to Baltimore and when they played Pittsburgh. They had to make plays on offense and defense.
Yes.
So
play calling too, Keith. Let's be real. The big plays happen because we talked about the 4th and 3, and we talked about, we didn't even think they're going to run the play. Obviously, Jacksonville didn't think they were going to run the play either because David Bell was so wide open.
Right. Well, they went cover 0 too.
Yeah.
And
they sold out. They sold out.
They sold out. They sold out for the run because it was 4th and 3, and they figured they running. Ain't no way in hell they passing the ball.
But Stefanski likes to roll out and throw to the tight end. So I'm kind of surprised that they didn't have at least one guy, like maybe 5 yards off the line of scrimmage, just because of. I don't think it would have been enough to cover David Bell because he was so wide open across the middle. But I would have thought they would have sold out for like that little tight end where you you know what I'm saying, that you come like every team runs that play, but they didn't. They like to your point, they sold out everything.
They sold out everything.
Kitchen
It's
sink
like we're
came with
bringing
them.
everybody in things and Joe Flacco recognized the coverage and everything, and
He was
got
quick.
the
He
ball to
got
Bell.
that boost.
And Bell took it to the house. I was like, okay. And
Yes.
hopefully this starts off better things for David Bell too as well.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna need him because our receiving core. I didn't, but you know what? We didn't see too much Marquise Goodwin.
No. I don't think we saw him at all.
No, we sent him one play.
Yeah.
One play, and that was it. And then for the Browns, also, since Denzel Ward didn't play, which I was shocked. Because I said, oh, we got Denzel Ward back in the pregame.
Right.
Then I looked right before
Yeah.
game time, and I'm like, inactive?
I was surprised too.
Damn. I said, come on, inactive? We need you.
Yeah.
But
somebody stepped up. Martin Emerson.
Yes. Martin Emerson stepped up. And think about this. We didn't have no safeties either. Hickman, the unsigned free agent from Ohio State, he stepped up. And the Anthony Bell stepped up.
Yeah.
When Delpit went down. Also, congrats to Delpit.
Yeah, got paid.
Yeah, his pockets got a lot bigger. 3 years, $36 million. Congrats to my man.
Is that the going price? Now, I haven't paid attention. I haven't gone shopping for safeties lately. But what is that? Is that like roughly the going rate for safeties? Like what?
Close, very close.
Is it okay? Okay,
very close. Only people who get the super duper money is the quarterback and the defensive end. So,
I mean, I'll take 12
and the
million.
wide receivers.
Yeah, I'll take 12 million a year. I'll take 12.
Yeah, I'll take 12. Shit, for 3 years. Shit, I'll take 12.
All right.
I'll take 5.
I would undercut Hey, I'll take 4.
I'll take 6. Hey.
Yeah, right.
And hopefully Delpit is all right for the injuries. He suffered during the game. He took
him and Myles Garrett kind of
collided and everything. So, So what's next for the Browns is a date with Justin Fields.
The Bears.
And you never know. The Browns might be back in the top 10.
Oh, that's right. Wednesdays is when
Wednesday. Wednesday is the rankings come out and everything. Wednesday. Because the Browns had took a sabbatical out the top 10.
They rightfully so. They did not deserve to be in the top 10. Not after.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't. And they took a sabbatical out the top 10. Pittsburgh took a sabbatical out the top 10.
Well, they did after losing to 2-10 teams in back-to-back weeks. They definitely deserve to be out of there.
That's why I said that's why we play the game.
That's right.
That's why they play the game, because you can do all that paper talk and everything. Because think about it, the Rams took Baltimore to overtime.
Overtime in Baltimore.
Yes, and it was the best game of the day so far.
Right.
Because right now you got Kansas City and Buffalo going at it. Then tonight you got the war for the NFC East. I'm about to show right here.
Oh, that's gonna be a good one. Oh, geez. Can
Yes,
we make predictions on this, or what? What do we want to do? Something fun here?
Yeah, we're gonna make prediction on it a little bit. Gonna make predictions on it because far as matter of fact, we can make a prediction now and everything. Well, let's first go to the Buffalo Kansas City game. I ain't got that. Who you
touchdown,
got?
Touchdown Kansas City, breakhead news. Jared McKinnon touchdown. Now it's going to be 14-6 right now, Buffalo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Who you got as far as winning this game?
Well, you know what? I mean, it's going to go to halftime. Probably Buffalo up 14-7. It's in Kansas City. Why do I have a feeling that it's going to be a typical Buffalo game where they're going to be winning. Kansas City makes a comeback and win. You know what? At this point, I'm going to be a little spicy. I'm going to say Kansas City wins by 3, 31-28.
I agree with you. For some reason, Buffalo kind of self-destructs.
Yeah.
And I just got a feeling Kansas City going to probably make some adjustments at halftime and everything. And I got a feeling Kansas City going to eke this one out.
Yeah.
Probably 24-21.
Okay.
24-21. They're going to eke this out somehow, some way. like they usually do. But even though they've been losing the last couple of weeks,
Yeah,
but
that's
it's something about Buffalo that drives them wild.
right.
So.
It's right. Exactly.
There's something about Buffalo that drives them wild and everything. And then the
Yeah.
next game that we're going to do is the war for supremacy in the NFC East. The Philadelphia Eagles fly, going up against the Dallas Cowboys
Mm. No, I got
in
Dak on my
Dallas
fantasy.
in Jerry World.
Yeah, here's the thing. I got Dak on my fantasy team. Now the Cowboys have looked good offensively for a while now, and the Dak's putting up MVP type numbers. He really is. Eagles coming off a beat down at home by the 49ers, as I predicted on last week's Locked On Sports 216.
You
I don't want
sure
to.
did.
I got my back right.
You were right. I
Yeah.
was wrong.
But I think the Eagles. There's something not right with them right now. I think Jalen Hurts isn't 100%. Give me the Cowboys. Give me the Cowboys tonight.
Remember when I said that a couple weeks ago? I said they are not playing well. They're getting by, but they're not. They haven't had one lights out game yet.
Yeah, and then you picked them to beat the 49ers.
Hey, hey, think about this. I figured they would be up for that game or whatever.
That's true.
But they haven't had one lights out game yet, and I damn sure don't think it's coming tonight either. I got Dallas.
Oh, okay. Wow, we agree on. Usually, that's what I love about our predictions. Usually, they're always the opposite. And but today, okay, all right.
You already know what side I lie on that battle. I got Dallas. I got Dallas coming up on that one. And Dallas will be in first place. And to be honest, Philly can mess around and be a wild card.
I was thinking that they're getting. I know after starting out 9-1, they could. Oh,
even though Dallas got a murder-fied schedule the rest of the way, because they got to go to Buffalo, and they got to play Miami.
Oh wow! Okay, they got some more games.
Schedule is they got some tough games coming up, but they're going to beat Philadelphia tonight.
Okay, I agree with that.
Because for some reason, both them teams, when they meet each other in the season, they usually split anyway.
Yeah.
They usually split.
And if Dak didn't step out of bounds in Philadelphia, who knows what would have happened?
Yeah, they should have won that game.
Oh, that was
game burns. The game burns the soul. That game burns the soul, for real. But I got Dallas winning. And other games, was it another game of importance?
Isn't when is there's 2 Monday night games. That's right. That's a weird. That's very weird.
It's weird.
Miami
it's late in the year. Miami and somebody that they should beat. And,
and then Giants play somebody. I think
the Giants play. Who do Giants play? I don't want to. I'm not interested.
I wasn't. Right.
I'm not interested in who the Giants play, for real.
Yeah,
I'm about to look on my cheat sheet though and find out.
I should know. I saw the graphic earlier, and I'm after the Browns.
Oh, okay. The Giants play the Packers. I got the Packers.
Oh, I knew. Okay.
And Tennessee going against Miami, and Miami's gonna dust Tennessee. Yeah, they'll win that one convincingly and everything. Convincingly.
Speaking of Nashville and Tennessee, you see that tornado last night on there was a tornado in Nashville, and this is the first time I've seen this. I guess it must have hit there's good footage on it, so if you get on X, you can actually see it, and it shows the funnel cloud, and then it hits like some kind of transformer, or something blows up.
Really,
it takes out the tornado, but I don't know what it blew up, so I don't know. So prayers to the people in Nashville. I don't know what happened there, but I saw a tornado blow up some transformer, and it blew the tornado up.
Really?
Damn. Yeah, it's kind of weird, kind of neat.
Prayers to those people.
At the same time, but scary.
Prayers to those folks down there.
I don't. Like I said, I don't.
Prayers. Man, prayers to them. Also, congratulations to the Columbus Crew.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Jimmy and Dee Haslam. Now, hey, this is your second title. Now it's time to bring a title here.
Yeah, in different colors because like we talked about earlier. I love the Columbus Crew, but their colors, as a Browns fan, kind of makes me feel kind of weird.
I understand. I
So,
definitely understand. Black and yellow.
yeah. Just
The black and yellow.
it's like a vampire. It's like a vampire eating garlic. It just seems so
yes.
unnatural.
And also shout out to the LA Lakers winning the first NBA regular season cup. Shout out to LeBron and company, LeBron and AD.
Can we talk about this real quick? Because there's two things that I posted yesterday got me in trouble, kind of. I wanted to keep. Oh, here's the thing. Here's what I said. Okay, so first thing I talked about the Crew having 3 titles, more than Cincinnati and Cleveland combined. Then people yelling at me, talking about the Lake Erie Monsters or Cleveland Monsters and the Cleveland Crunch. Look, I was talking about pro sports, so get off my back, okay? And then talk about the in-season tournament with the NBA. I used the 50-cent gif of him rolling up in his car, doing the laughing and rolling away. And all I said, Keith, all I tweeted and said was, the Lakers going to schedule their parade before their next regular season game. That's all I said. And I didn't mention LeBron. I just said that. All I said. All right.
Oh, man. You done rolled sorry with the LeBron people.
Yeah, they're after me now.
Oh, man.
But here's what I want to say. Winning the in-season tournament title and the comparisons to Jordan. Look, it's nice LeBron won it. I get it. You got to win all the games that you can win, and I get that. But at the same time, it doesn't make LeBron better than Jordan because he won some in-season tournament. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Plus, it's the first one anyway. So, I mean, I don't even pay attention now. Can they do it in June?
Right, when it matters.
Can they do it in June? Because I actually said the Lakers would be there.
You have said that. That is you.
I said they will be there in the end. Now, whether they can beat Denver remains to be seen.
Well, weren't they in the Western Finals last year against Denver?
Yeah, they were in the Western Finals last year.
Yeah, so they're a good squad. I mean, AD when AD plays well, they're a very formidable team.
If AD plays well,
yeah,
I'm just gonna because LeBron is a given. He's a given. He's just like in the NFL now. You get 21 points automatically, really, in the league. And LeBron is a given for about 24, 25, about 5, 6, 7 assists, and about 8, 9 rebounds. And to think that this dude will be 39 in a couple weeks.
Ridiculous. It's ridiculous. He's the Joe Flacco of the NBA.
Yeah, and if he can stay healthy, too, also. And AD as well.
Yeah.
But I guarantee you, if they can stay healthy and AD can stay engaged, the Lakers will be there in the end.
And that Austin Reeves is pretty good too.
Austin Reeves is balling out yesterday.
They got some ball. I mean, they're pieces around them. That make up that team. It's more than just obviously LeBron and
AD.
Yeah.
And see, the thing is with the Lakers is like with Austin Reeves and everything. LeBron empowers them to take the lead sometimes in the game. He empowers them to shoot.
Yeah, Michael would never do that.
Michael been punched you in the face.
That's it. Like that. Hey, Steve Kerr, come here.
But LeBron empowers them to be the best that they can be and everything, which was the same thing he did up here with Kyrie, for real. But Kyrie just... was Kyrie at the time. He was young and
I think
sometimes, but you know what? With Kyrie, and I think if he looks back now, that he did say before, he said, hey, I kind of fucked it up.
Yeah.
For real, I kind of fucked it up. Because he might not never get back to the finals. True enough, they got Luka and everything in Dallas, but do you expect Dallas to beat Denver in a 7-game?
They're missing two pieces in Dallas.
Also, what people are not bringing up is you got another team in that Midwest area named the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Oh, they're young and they're getting good too.
They're coming. Yeah, and you also got another team down south in the Bayou. The New Orleans Pelicans.
Yes, they're a good team.
Zion can stay healthy, they're going to be tough.
Sacramento's not to sleep on either. Down.
Minnesota.
Yeah.
The West
that West is loaded. I mean, it is.
That West is loaded. But shout out to LeBron. And also shout out to LeBron's family and shout out to LeBron James Jr. as he's playing his first college game today right now as we speak.
Yep.
I don't know if it's still going on or if it's over
USC
and
versus
everything.
yeah.
USC.
Was it
Hold up.
Rhode Island they're playing? I think. Or something?
I'm about to turn it on my thing. Let's see. About to turn on my cheat sheet.
Oh, there you go.
Where you at, little LeBron? Where you at?
Yeah, I know he's going to be at the game. Obviously, and I think he's
Oh
coming
yeah,
home.
he said he was going to be at the game. He said he was going to be there. They don't got it on here, but
Mm-hmm.
cause I seen something that he said his son had a chase down block today. So
Okay.
shouts out to him though for recovering from the cardiac arrest
Yeah,
situation.
scary situation.
Oh, they're playing Long Beach State.
Oh, okay, okay, all right.
Long Beach
LBC.
State, and they're up 61-60 in
Oh,
the
close
second
game.
half.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Okay.
Let's see. Yep. Bronny James, he got 3 points.
Okay. Well, good for
Got
him.
three
Hey,
points.
three
Still
more
can
than I
happen.
got. 3 more than I ever had.
Yeah. Way to come back. Way to come back, kid. And just take it one day at a time and take it slow.
Yeah.
For real. Shout out to him. And shout out to the family too.
Yeah, that's the most important. It's all about the La Familia.
Cause man, cause what LeBron said, he said when it's your child and it's
No.
something that you really got no power over, you just gotta pray that everything turns out well. And that's tough.
That's the most hopeless feeling in the world. Your
When you see
offspring
your
and
kid going through
your
something
kid,
like
right?
that. Yeah, your kid.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, man. It's like, man. But shout out to Bronny James Jr.
Absolutely. And may his other son come to Ohio State. Please come to Ohio
Come on,
State.
Bryce.
Please.
Matter of fact, Bryce, you don't even have to go to Ohio State. I got a green and gold outfit for you for Cleveland State. If you
There you go. I would take that. I'd take that. Okay.
You can
right.
pack the arena just like your daddy used to pack that
That's
arena.
right. Okay.
You can
That'll
pack
work.
the Wallstein Center. You can go to Ohio State or Cleveland State. Choose one.
I have no problem with that. I think Cleveland would actually be more fun. I think that'd actually be more fun.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Also, shout out to the Cavs, too. Cavs.
Oh, got it done.
They winning some games. Yeah, they beat Miami Friday.
Even with LeBron, they never did that. So it was nice for them to go down to
and they go to excuse me, and they play Orlando. I don't know when, but they play Orlando too sometime. I want to say they play Orlando. Wait a minute, that ain't it. Hold up. Oh shoot, I done messed up. Uh-oh. What's today? December 10th?
Yep.
Yeah, the Cavs play Orlando tomorrow, I think. I think. Yeah, they play Orlando Magic tomorrow and everything. Orlando, a good team. So it'll be a rematch of when the Cavs beat them last week.
Okay, well.
JB, got to put Imani Bates in sometime. I know he's on the two-way, but hey, he dogging down in with the charge.
Yeah, he is 30 points a game, basically.
Yes. Got to put Imani in sometimes. But anyway, we're going to wrap it up. We're going to wrap up and everything. Ed, you got anything to say in the interim?
No, I think we're going to have a special time for We Like Sports to be Tuesday at 5:30 this week. So we'll be on Tuesday.
Tuesday? Okay, cool. Yeah. Tuesday.
But other than that, go Browns. Let's enjoy your victory Monday.
Yes, sir. Go Browns. Go Browns, everybody. Remember, subscribe to the Allen Viz Media 2 YouTube channel. Subscribe. And comment. We're not going to bite y'all. We want to hear what everybody got to say. The Browns are 8-5 and the 5th seed in the race. And think about this, which is interesting. If the playoffs were to start tomorrow, guess who the Browns will be playing?
Jacksonville.
Yes, sir. 5-4.
Let's do it.
5-4. Shout out to the Browns. Shout out to Coach Stefanski and the staff and everything. He getting it done with smoke and mirrors, believe it or not. He getting it done with smoke and mirrors. 4th quarterback. And think about this. You know the last team who went to the playoffs with 4 quarterbacks in the season?
Browns, 88.
Yes, sir.
All right.
I was a teenager back then.
Oh, jeez. Well, Go Browns. And you know what? I got to run. I got something creeping at my door right now, so I got to see what's going on. I will have an update on We Like Sports at 5:30 on Tuesday, Keith. So great show, great everything. Go Browns, and I will catch you guys later.
All right, everybody, enjoy the victory. Have a good week. Be safe. And till next week, well, actually Tuesday on the We Like Sports show, we'll see you soon. This is Keith Allen with Ed in Columbus for the Cleveland Browns post game on Loc'd On Sports 216, and we out.
Hey.
Here we go, Brownies, here we go. Here we go, Brownies, here we go. Here we go, Brownies, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Here we go, Brownies, here we go. Here we go, Brownies, here we go. Here we go, Brownies, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Cleveland is the city and town, orange and brown. You know what's going down, we reppin' that dog pound. Fans going crazy, dogs want a bone. Offense headed straight to the end zone. Ground game, pound game, this is our season. Now we need to stop. Let's go defense, special team, running back 6 for the score. Extra point good and the whole crowd roar. Here we go, Brownies, here we go. Here we go, Brownies, here we go. Here we go, Brownies, here we go. Here we go, here we go.